The camel's humps are made up of fat cells, which function similarly to batteries storing energy. This characteristic enables camels to withstand extended periods without consuming food, withstanding a record of going without food for 18 months. They achieve this feat by slowing down their metabolic rate, reducing their need for sustenance. Camels are capable of traveling up to 160 kilometers per day in search of food and water, covering distances far greater than any other animal. Their ability to traverse vast terrains efficiently makes them a valuable asset in transportation and exploration. Camels possess the remarkable ability to survive in harsh environments where other animals struggle to exist. Their body is uniquely adapted to thrive in both high heat and cold climates, making them highly resilient. One of the most striking features of camels is their tolerance for extreme temperatures. They can endure scorching heat, enduring a maximum temperature of 55 degrees Celsius, which is equivalent to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. Similarly, camels can withstand freezing cold temperatures down to -20 degrees Celsius or -4 Fahrenheit. This adaptability allows them to flourish in regions with extreme weather conditions where other species would perish. Camels can consume a wide variety of plants as a source of nutrition. While some animals are selective in their diet, preferring certain types of vegetation, camels exhibit no such preferences. They are not choosy eaters and will consume various plant materials, including those that are considered inedible by other animals. This ability to consume a diverse range of plants allows camels to survive in habitats where food scarcity is prevalent. Moreover, camels have the unique ability to extract moisture from their surroundings, enabling them to survive prolonged periods without drinking water. Their specialized physiology allows them to obtain hydration from sources that are inaccessible to most other animals, enabling them to thrive in arid environments where water is scarce. The ability of camels to store fat in their humps enables them to survive extended periods without consuming food. These fat reserves can sustain camels for considerable lengths of time, allowing them to endure harsh conditions where food is scarce. This adaptation proves invaluable in environments where food availability is unpredictable or limited, ensuring the camel's survival in the face of food scarcity. Camels possess remarkable eyesight, granting them exceptional vision capabilities. Their eyes are positioned on the sides of their head, providing them with a wide field of view, allowing them to perceive predators approaching from any direction. Furthermore, camels can effectively adapt to changing lighting conditions, including low light and bright sunlight, ensuring clear vision in various environmental conditions. Camels have been selectively bred for centuries, resulting into primary breeds, dromedary camels and Bactrian camels. Dromedary camels, the most widespread breed, are characterized by a single hump. Originating in North Africa and the Middle East, they are renowned for their endurance, strength, and adaptability to hot and dry climates. On the other hand, Bactrian camels, less common and native to Central Asia, have two humps and are better suited to colder and drier regions. Both breeds have distinct physical characteristics and are valued for their contributions to transportation, milk production, and meat. In Australia, however, only dromedary camels with one hump are found. They were specifically introduced to Australia from regions like the Middle East, North Africa, and the Indian subcontinent. Over the years, efforts have been made to estimate the population of wild camels in Australia. Estimates suggest that at least 500,000 camels roam the vast open spaces of the continent. Despite these substantial numbers, it is challenging to determine an exact count as the camels tend to reside in remote and hard-to-reach areas. As of today, it is estimated that the total feral camel population in Australia ranges between 500,000 and 1 million individuals, highlighting the immense scale of their presence. In the country, in recent years, there have been multiple instances of culling, aiming to reduce the population of feral camels in Australia. A notable example is the large-scale cull carried out in the Northern Territory in 2009. At that time, approximately 6,000 camels were culled due to the severe drought conditions. The decision to cull the camels was based on an assessment of the ecological and economic impact they were having on the region. In another significant culling operation, the Australian Feral Camel Management Project was implemented from 2009 to 2013. This project invested significant funds to control the feral camel population nationwide. Through aerial culling, an estimated 160,000 camels were removed, effectively reducing their numbers substantially. This project demonstrated a commitment to addressing the challenges posed by the growing feral camel population. However, despite these efforts, the exact number of camels in Australia remains uncertain, emphasizing the ongoing difficulties in accurately assessing their population, one of the most significant problems caused by feral camels in Australia is their detrimental impact on infrastructure. These camels often seek out human settlements in search of water and sustenance, leading to extensive damage to essential infrastructure. Water points, dams, and pipelines designed to supply water to both wildlife and livestock become compromised, disrupting the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Additionally, feral camels can cause extensive damage to fences and other boundary structures. This poses challenges for farmers and land managers who rely on these fences to contain their livestock or demarcate their properties. The destruction of fences not only hinders effective land management but also results in financial losses for those who bear the cost of repair and maintenance. The cumulative effect of these infrastructural damages highlights the substantial economic burden associated with managing feral camel populations. Governments, communities, and individuals invest significant resources in repairing damaged infrastructure, diverting funds that could be allocated to other crucial sectors. The constant need for infrastructure maintenance diverts valuable resources away from economic development and essential services, hampering progress and prosperity. Overall, the damage to infrastructure caused by feral camels poses a substantial challenge, necessitating substantial investments in repairs and maintenance. The financial implications of these damages underscore the urgency for effective management strategies to mitigate the negative impacts of feral camel populations on critical infrastructure. Feral camels have a knack for showing up in places they don't belong, like runways and roads. When they hang out near airstrips, it makes flying tricky because they sometimes munch on the grass around the edges and even venture onto the runway. Imagine a pilot lining up for takeoff, ready to go, when suddenly a camel appears on the runway, causing a delay, or picture a driver cruising along a road when they slam on the brakes to avoid colliding with a camel that wandered into the way. These unexpected encounters not only disrupt travel plans, but also pose potential safety risks. But wait, there's more. Camels can do some pretty messed up things. You see, they like to mark their territory by spraying pee and dropping poops, but they don't care where they do it. They'll pee on anything, whether it's a rock, a fence, or even a car. And their poop is not your typical animal poop. It's big, smelly, and can be a real pain to clean up. So if you park your car near a camel hangout spot, you might come back to an unpleasant surprise, and let's not forget about their habit of trampling over there. Dead buddies. Yes, you heard that right. Sometimes camels can get so desperate for water that they start chewing on the bones of their own dead family members. They're like nature's recycling crew, but in the most disgusting way possible. This behavior not only sounds bizarre, but also raises concerns about their overall health and well-being. So there you have it. Dealing with the aftermath of camels doing their thing can be a major pain, from ruined cars to creepy eating habits. Let's just hope that next time you encounter these animals, they decide to keep their distance. Despite the problems they bring, Australia has a thriving industry around camels. Australia has a thriving camel industry that involves both feral and domesticated camels. With a large population of feral camels, the country has developed various methods for harvesting their meat and milk. The camel meat industry is quite active, with several abattoirs processing camel meat for both domestic and international consumption. The meat is often exported to countries like Europe, the United States, Japan, and Saudi Arabia, where it is highly valued. Additionally, camel meat is used in the production of pet food, although there have been concerns regarding the safety of feeding camel meat to pets due to the presence of a toxic compound called indosphocene in some camels. Besides meat, Australia also has a growing camel dairy industry. Several camel dairies have emerged across the country, producing camel milk for both domestic and international markets. Camel milk is gaining popularity due to its unique taste and potential health benefits. Some of the largest camel dairies in Australia are located in Queensland and Western Australia, where camels are raised specifically for milk production. The milk is often sold fresh or processed into other products like camel milk powder. Camel racing is also a popular tourist attraction in Australia, particularly in remote desert regions. The industry has strict rules and regulations to ensure the welfare of the camels and provides employment opportunities for local communities. Spectators can place bets on races, adding to the excitement. Apart from racing, camels are also used for trekking and riding, especially in areas like Uluru and Alice Springs. Tourists enjoy camel rides across the desert, experiencing a unique way to explore the rugged terrain. The industry plays a role in promoting tourism and providing locals with additional income sources. There are even annual events like the Camel Cup in Alice Springs that draw tourists and camel enthusiasts from around the world. Beyond tourism, camels continue to play a role in transportation.